Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Right here in front of us, we have the next generation heating pad right here. And I'm actually pretty stoked on this because after some hard workouts, I even get some micro tears, take a while to heal up, and ice packs and heating pads definitely help. And I'm looking forward to this heating pad instead of a washcloth in the microwave. And I know some of you guys have probably done the same thing. So let's get this out. And as we're getting out, top link in the description box below this video will be this exact link where you guys can read more about the heating pad and pick it up yourself after the video is done. You got your little instruction manual there and your heating pad right here. Very nice first impressions, very soft, like micro suede type feeling to it here. You got a nice big control area here for set, minus, plus, power on, a nice long cord length as well. And the cord is detachable right there if you are wondering, and then plugs back in. Now this particular heating pad is the 12 by 24 model. It says not to use it on bare skin, so do be careful with that. We'll remove that label there. And that's number one, looking really, really nicely. A beautiful little top to it here, and then again, very nice and soft on this side here. Now these on top are going to be the Jade stones. You can hand wash this pad gently in cold water. It is not machine washable, so don't do that because the Jade stones are fragile. And it says don't wash more than once per year and lay it flat to air dry. Obviously detach the controller before you do that, and I wouldn't get any water in the area here that I just showed you. Now if you want to have moist heat with this particular heating pad, you dampen one side of the heating pad with a wet sponge cloth or spray bottle. Never spray or dampen the controller, obviously, so never get this wet right here. Place the moistened side of the pad on the top of the body, and so you can use any side you want to. You can use the Jade stone side, or you can flip it over and use this if you want more soft and have the Jade stones on top. Either side. There are 12 temperatures with this particular heating pad. There's 8 levels of timer. You can do 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. So I guess you could sleep all night with it on you if you wanted to. And let's go over the different temperature settings because it determines what side you do use. Obviously, this would be more of kind of like the heating blanket, and then this would be more of the heating pad side here. So the heating pad side is going to have a temperature range of 101, 107, 113, 119, 125, 131, 137, 143, 149, 155, 161, and the highest setting of 167 degrees Fahrenheit for this side. The heat blanket side is going to have a lowest of 85, where the heating pad side was 101. So again, the heating blanket, the lowest, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, with the highest degree of 140 for this side. And it does say it does have memory. It will auto-save last setting for next use. And you're like, Chris, that was a lot of information. Again, top link in the description box below will go over everything I just mentioned. Now let's go ahead and use it. Alrighty folks, with this really cool sun flare coming in, let's go ahead and talk to you about the heating blanket and heating pad. So I literally just made the bed because I laid down and I went mountain biking last night, and my lower back is a little tweaked from leaning over the handlebars. I did about an 8.5 mile mountain biking ride last night, and lower back was a little sore. So, make a long story short, put some CBD on my lower back, and then I got out the heating pad. I used the stone side. I'll go ahead and insert a clip right now. I actually did it over my shirt, and then also I wanted to try it underneath my shirt on bare skin, and I was on the highest setting, which I believe is 165 on the heated pad. It wasn't hot. It wasn't over hot, to be honest with you. I could have even used it maybe a little bit hotter, but it's a really good temperature. It does take a couple minutes to come up to temperature, but nice and warm. And even yesterday, I sat in this exact chair because I was making another video, and it was a pretty chilly day. It was kind of a rainy day too, and I had the heating pad literally right on top of my lap and my legs like this while I was making the video, and it felt absolutely fantastic. Cord length is nice and long. I got the remote control right here. It's a very subtle green right there, and as you go down, it says temp, and then as you go down for the numbers, you do have to have the instruction manual to know what the numbers are. or just by feel, just be like, oh yeah, I like 9 through 12. I do wish it said the actual temperature on there instead of going to the manual, but not that big of a deal. You'll get used to level 5 and below is too little. Level 7, 8 and above are really nice. 10 through 12 are really, really nice. Simple on and off function once again. And because it was already heated a few minutes ago, I just turned it on there for what, like 30 seconds? And it feels nice and toasty already in my lap. But if it's from a dead cold, the coils are going to take a little bit of time to heat up. And again, took me about a couple minutes before I could start feeling something really nice on top of my shirt on my lower back. This size, I think, is absolutely fantastic for this setting on the couch, laying it over sore muscles like I did with my lower back, van life, kicking your feet up, putting it over your thighs after a hard workout, upper back, lower back, small enough to travel with as well. You could take that in your luggage easily as it just folds up really small and nice, as we can see. Well, overall, this heating pad and heating blanket passes my test dual function. I like what I'm seeing. I'm going to be using a lot more of this. Now, just like all my videos, top link in the description box below will be this exact same heating pad and heating blanket where you guys can pick it up again yourselves. But just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything I do make a video about. But if you do have the cash and it does intrigue you, please go ahead and purchase on away. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button on the way out, it helps the channel. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, tech-related videos, DIY home projects. I did all this myself in the background. Thank you for your time. My name's Chris. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.